I think the romance was like romance, and the comedy was comedy, and you know the family drama was also family drama. So, hi guys, today we're going to talk about romance in the house. General thoughts. I actually like it, but I think I was like too caught up in the drama. So there are like a lot of parts, a lot of plots. Should I say plot holes or a lot of things that I don't agree with at the end of the show. And I don't know if you guys can hear. It's raining, and I personally like right now. I love like the sound in the background. So I don't know if you guys can hear it. I hope you can. Yeah, it's just the ASMR in the background. But anyways, romance in the house. The romance between Mary and Mino, Chinese Mino, I can't remember his character's name, so I'm going to just refer to him as Mino, wasn't exactly the main focus of the show. Because to me, I think the way it was left very, the way it was left very well, but I just think the romance wasn't like built up on. But then speaking of their family trying to get together and everything, since I think that's the main focus of the show. Oh my god, I am 100% on Mary's side throughout the show because I think our parents like brought so much like pressure onto her, and then they just like then when she's reacting the way she's reacting, they act as if they don't understand. Like when her father like shows up randomly, she's the one that was with her mom when her mom was going through all this. She's the one that was like grown enough to witness everything, to see everything, to like she was the one that like had to like grow up fast to like help her mother like take care of the family, be the breadwinner of the family. She's doing like so much. So for the father to come back randomly, and then it seemed as if their mother has like a bit more understanding for him. I could understand how she just couldn't understand it. How she was just so angry, and my God, it got me. One thing is that they convinced me at the end of the show. I think I just like went along with the story that they were telling because I just couldn't understand what their father was thinking. How can you come back into people's life the way he came back into their life? Like I feel like that was so rude, and that was like not I don't know, not taking responsibility of like what had happened. You're supposed to come straight to them. And I feel like you should have approached the family differently, like approached the mother differently and approached the daughter differently. Because the way he approached them all at once and just expected everybody to react the same way. And then he just oh my god. I felt so bad for the daughter because she was just so angry and it just felt like nobody really understood why she was angry. And don't get me started on that on her brother. We've seen a lot of useless younger brothers, female lead younger brothers in K dramas, and oh my god, he's the top one for me. And no matter what like a bit of storyline they wanted to give him, I just could not follow up. Because how can you just like when they were talking about him getting a part-time job and Miri was like, no, it's not going to be easy for him. He's almost done with school. I thought he was an high school student. Then I realized that at some point I figured out that he was a college student and he cannot get a part-time job while her sister is doing this much. I kind of blame her sister too. At that point in his life, we should like get out and do something to just get an extra pay to relieve the pressure of us, the burden of our sister. And then, as old as he is, his father shows up and and happened to be rich. And the next thing, like he just went, he just went after him. I thought people like I thought people like are supposed to like be not loyal, but like at least be more understanding of the people that were with them, the people that he grew up with. Even if he didn't understand what was going on, I feel like he should try to set it more in their perspective because oh my god, it was just so embarrassing and it felt so useless. And at the end of I think towards the end, they brought like this like storyline about nobody told him anything, blah blah blah. I mean, it was a kid at that point. He was really young, and I don't think he would have understood what was going on. And if he cared at all, growing up, I feel like he should have tried to find out because I don't think he tried to find out from what they showed us. And then it's like nobody asked for my opinion, blah 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 blah. And then he's angry when his father did not give him the money. Oh my god! I think that younger brother's character is like the worst younger brother character I've ever seen in K drama, and I just couldn't like him. I just, oh my god, I just could not like him. Also, Mino's character like not wanting a job, but is going to like stay in his is it taekwondo dojo and whatever. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know if that's like the most unrealistic thing I've ever seen. When most people like leave their rich families because their rich family has like is pressuring them a lot, and maybe they have like a certain dream that they want to achieve that their rich family won't let them achieve. And I don't think only a taekwondo like studio is like his family. They're not even like his father is like a bit is more understanding than like a bunch of the chaebol fathers that we've seen. So he could have worked something out. He could have like gotten his father to like invest in him and made like a bigger dojo, like something that seemed like more sorry, something that seemed like I don't even know because he just seemed like he wants to be poor. Like he just seemed like he wants to be poor so bad. It just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. And don't get me started on their father with all these rich. I think I figured out from the beginning that he wasn't going to be a serial killer because of the way they already portrayed him trying to get back together with his family. He wasn't going to be a serial killer, or like he wasn't going to be the one to kill that landlord. Like he's, I think I'm not the only one that thinks like what they tried to tell us is that they never told us where he got his money from because the story that he told was so ridiculous that nobody believed it. So both us, the audience, and the characters in the movie just like left him, right? Because there's no way he got his money like from I don't know whichever way they're talking about. Like how much exactly does he have? Like how rich is he? Then and he could have gotten like okay, I mean I get his job teaching kids baseball. I totally get his job, but like that's the story of how we got rich was like so funny and like made no sense. Also, those neighbors, oh my god. I think I while watching the movie, I was trying to like calm myself now because I think I was like just taking things way too serious. But there's no way I'm trusting them. That's like 100% sure. I think they turned on like the whole family or at least the mother since we were closer to the mother like two different times, like on two different occasions. Like they just turned on her. And then when they found out that oh they were wrong, they just apologized and then went back to being nice. And then when something happened again, they were ready to turn on her. Like oh my god. I mean it's going to be hard to just like live by yourself, be angry at people, but I'm not trusting those people. Even if I go back and like continue being friends with them just to like have neighbors, I'm not trusting them because they'll be the first people, especially that like woman that's like a grandson. She's literally the first one to turn on you. And like, those neighbors were like, hell no. And the main romance in the show, I think I really like their love. It's because it didn't seem like the main focus. So I think it's like helped us to not have too much drama going on. But I liked how they met each other. They just it was just like a normal, natural way of falling in love. They like confessed their feelings and then went on to dating. Like they did not overcomplicate anything. It was just so natural and like no, they were just so like helpful to each other, and I think that's like really really nice. I mean, I don't know about Mino's mentality about being poor. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I hope they can like grow together. Like thinking of like in the future after the movie, right? But anyways, and the female lead's parents, their love, this thing. Oh my god, me like that she didn't get married to him in the ending. So they're just going to have a I don't know friends with benefits relationship or just what I don't even know, but I was like a supporter of her not like getting married to him at least not now, because I mean even though somebody said the main reason they fought was because he was like being irresponsible with money and he was just making her suffer. Since that part was out, then that means they should be able to live like a good life. But I mean it's not the same. It was at that point that she also realized she wanted more like independence. She wanted to like look after herself more since that her kids are grown. So I think she needs to take that time off. And one thing I see like I'm still not forgiving her for was how she moved her daughter out of the house. Like it just seemed like they kept doing like everything for her. I don't know they technically they forced the burden on her, watching all this, having to like cope with their mother, having to become the breadwinner, And then all of a sudden, when the father is like, yeah, he's like, she wants to like force her to like forgive him, force her to feel better. She wants her to grow up, so she moved her out of the house. Like, imagine how she must have felt. I mean, she forgive him and everything, but like, this is something that you have a conversation about. You talk to her about it first, and then you reach a I don't know, a conclusion. Like, it's even better if she just like pestered her until she moved out of the house. Like, just moving her out overnight. Like, oh my god, I don't know. That was just so. Let's just say I did not really agree with a lot of the decisions and with like a lot of how the female lead was like treated, because I feel like she was just forced to like forgive her father. She was forced to like do this. She was forced to like do a lot of things where like her father specifically could have like gone a different way to like try try to gain our forgiveness. Even though at the end of the day, I think, I don't know, it still made sense, but I was like way too immersed into the story to like 100% agree with the way things went. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Something I respect for that they did not have to make it 16 episodes, because they could have added more drama and just made it like worse. So I respect that fact. And I think the romance was like romancing, the comedy was comedy, and no, the family drama was also family drama. So 7 out of 10.